What's up, guys? It's the Retro Nerd bringing you another episode of It's Clobberin Time! Because that's exactly what time it is, because this is the fighting game show that I like to do every once in a while. But I'm trying to get the season going. As you already know, I've already completed the Retro Nerd Plays, first season, working on season 2 of that. I already completed the first season of Retro Night. I gotta do a lot more for Retro Life, and that's the main show. Anyways, It's Clobberin Time is the fighting game show. But anyways, let's forget about all that, and we are playing Super Street Fighter 2. Playing Super Street Fighter 2, and this is the new challengers. We're added Cammy, Fei Long, and T-Hawk into the mix. But I gotta say one thing about this game. Love the fucking intro where it has like Ryu just bouncing in place, and then he charges up the Hadouken and shoots it. Love the intro. I like that intro a lot. But I am playing through a little bit as Ken. Well, I'm starting off as Ken. It doesn't end that way. But I'm playing as Ken because he's my favorite, so gotta love Ken. But other than that, so it added that feature of having those 3 new characters, but also another feature that, there was another Street Fighter that had it, where it was the Championship Edition, where it lets you play as the boss characters, but this one also lets you play as the boss characters as well. So you got Bison, Balrog, Vega, and Sagat to choose from as well, so expanding upon the roster a little bit more, so that was always cool. But this is also improve the fighting a little bit faster too, so it's not so slow as the first Street Fighter 2, but improve the speed on Street Fighter, so it's a little faster. It's a little turbo style, as they would say, or hyper fighting, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's just faster. So when they come at you, it's 10 times. They're a little faster than how it was in Street Fighter 2, where it's a little slower with. The projectors are slower and stuff like that. The attacks come faster and hard hitting at you, so you gotta be prepared on when you see those projectiles and shit, because they'll be coming a little faster than normally. Also, this is the one that introduced the combos. So, yeah, you get a couple hits, but I don't think they really recognized it in Street Fighter 2 as combos until the turbo and the super versions. So until then, I don't think they recognized the fact that there was combos in the game and shit like that. They're like, oh dude, I just did a 2-hit combo. That's probably about 2 to 3 hit or 4 hit combo is probably the max, maybe a 5-hit. But don't think you can do ridiculous combos in this game like how you can in Marvel vs. Capcom and shit like that, because it ain't gonna happen, dude. You ain't gonna bust out 170 some odd hit combo with it in this game, so not gonna happen. Nice try, guys. But nonetheless, still a fun game. I would always love playing this with my dad, because he was actually better at it when I was a kid. He knew how to do Guile's flash kick and also the Hadouken fireballs, so he would bust those moves out on me. But my dad will not play games with me anymore ever since the SmackDown incident, and that is back when the first SmackDown game came out for the PlayStation. He wanted to play a match with me, and I was like, yeah, sure, let's go, Dad. And I beat him so badly, I wouldn't let him off the ground. I was just beating him down. I wouldn't let him off the ground. My dad's like, let me get the fuck up. I want to fucking fight. And I was like, no, Dad, I have to keep you down on the ground. This is how I win. I have to beat you up. And so ever since then, the most we'll probably play together is Wii Sports, because he will not play fighting games or any other game, because he knows I'm probably better than him at it. So he's like, fuck that, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Hey, he's the one that taught me all the secrets in Super Mario Bros. 3, where the whistles are and all that shit. So it's his fault for turning me into what I am, a very good video gamer. I'm sorry. That's your fault, Dad, for doing that. If you didn't play that prank on me so long ago when I was a kid, where you pretended like I was playing, but you had my controller unplugged, and you're like, look, you're jumping, and you would push the jump button on your fucking controller and make it seem like you're like, I was making me seem like, oh yeah, I did jump. See, I jumped because I pressed that button and I jumped, but I wasn't even plugged in. So that's what you get for pulling a prank on me when I was a kid so long ago. Now the prank, now my whole thing is you don't even want to play a game with me because you know I'll kick your ass in it. So I guess that's good. But if we played in Street Fighter now, I would still kick it. I would kick his ass in Street Fighter. I would have him beat, especially with Ryu and Ken, my two good guys right there. I could bust out moves on that and kick his ass. Other than that, for Street Fighter 2, I recommend this for it's Clobberin night. That's why I'm calling this. You know how I got the retro nights? This is for it's a Clobberin time night. So yeah. So for some Clobberin time night action, I recommend some Street Fighter 2. Super, normal, turbo. Who the fuck cares? Street Fighter 2. Let's pop it in, play it, and kick some ass and take down the evil M.Bison. And this has been the Retro Nerd out.
You win! Hong Kong! Hong Kong! Sonic Boom!